And we are back. Another outstanding episode, Square Table Degenerates. Today we welcome in-house legendary comedian and nice guy. He's a good guy. I mean, I don't know what you read about him in Plain Dealer and all that, but he's a good guy. Iam Chad. What's up, buddy? How you doing today?
What's going on, my man, Mr. Edibles?
We're chilling, bro. We're chilling. Good to have you in the house, man.
Good to be in the house.
Yeah, don't tease him. We got the White Claws. There was leftover White Claws from the show. So I just said, fuck it. You know, he can have
Waste not, want not.
Right. Why would I give him away when occasionally people come over and drink and shit like that?
It's got the temperature sitting here like he's keeping meat.
It's cold, right? It's cold. This is the coldest fucking AC in town, dude. That's one of the
You're microchip, right? So if I disappeared, they're gonna know where I was.
Oh yeah. Now this right here is a Gorilla Glue. This is just this isn't really the best weed ever.
We'll friendly with the glue. I like the glue.
I got this.
Glue and run.
Ice cream cake. We got this. I just got this today. It's from Top Smoke. I don't know what that means, but it's like Top Gun. Like
I thought it was Top Gun. Josh Guerrero called my motorcycle the Top Gun motorcycle.
Okay. Yes, been there, drink it. Welcome everybody in the party chat, man. Allie, Dorito, Mick, Paul, all the legends, man. Yeah, you met Brandon B-Wiz, guy from North Carolina. Yeah, Chad was at the comedy show for a little bit, and then yeah, it happens with the comedy show, you know what I mean? But man, you know, not every day's gonna be a 10, as they say. You know, but we got this fucking, I think we're gonna start in the ice cream cake. So the format of the show today is we're just gonna get really high. Obviously the standard super chat rules are in effect. You super chat, you know, and then we'll both do a gummy. A guy not very used to where we can both do it. No, let me ask you, bro. Let me ask you. Are you up to the challenge of doing the whole show? Like with the whole show with, you know, if people do super chat, you go gummy for gummy with me?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool.
I drove the car instead of the motorcycle.
Okay, cool.
Sit down there and sit back.
All right, cool. So every super chat we'll do the stuff.
Wait,
man.
What is a super chat?
Oh, if somebody here, I'll show you. I gotta get on YouTube to show you. But you go on.
He's dealing with a podcast booker, y'all. Can they still see us?
Yeah, they can still see us. Yeah, this didn't start. Hold on, this should have started real quick. Usually it's up on the big screen. We're up on the big screen. Yeah,
yeah.
There we go. All right, so you see right here, if you're watching a YouTube show, you can click that and donate money. You can get a membership, or you can get a super sticker and like you can give out memberships, shit like that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 super chats. Holy crap! So we got Drew did his $5 and B Wizzle gifted a super chat membership. So we got to do 2. We got to do 2. We'll do this. Did you like this? These?
Yeah, those are good.
This is good, right? We're gonna do. All right. This is a hot mix and no, not hot mix. What's it called?
Chex mix.
No, it was the s'mores, I think, right? Hold on.
Yeah, it's s'mores. Yeah.
Here we go.
Looks like Chex.
I said hot mix. I said like hot sauce. I was thinking he's like the hot
midnight
sauce and shit. All right, so we're gonna do these ones right here. This is 20 a piece, I believe. All right, so you just do 2. You don't have to break it apart.
Yeah,
That's good, right? This is how we roll. Holy shit, Josh Maxwell with the tenor. This is what I do 2. Hell yeah.
You got enough to get through the show?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I just came back from Michigan, bro. Just came back. Dude, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This s'mores right here, look at this. For those of you at home, want to work, dude, look at that. Look at that texture on those fucking, you'll be able to see up the big screen here. It's like, look at oh my god, that's so good. All right, so we gotta do 1, 2. All right, so we gotta do, here you gotta do 2, and I gotta do 1. All right, I gotta do 2. Here. It's 2 more. And then 2 for me.
These will kick in during the game. I won't even see who wins it.
Right. Oh, you're gonna be in bed, but usually when people do the show, they're in bed by fucking 10 o'clock.
Fucking Indiana took the gas pipe last night.
I saw a lot of that actually.
I gave up.
Oh geez, Sam, you give us another one. So I know one coming hot. All right, so let's here. You do that. I'll do that.
Does chocolate have sugar in it?
Yeah, you're not diabetic, are you?
No.
Oh, there you go.
About to get hyper.
Okay.
Rocking my legs.
So thank you to who all donated. B-Wiz, Drew, Josh, and Angie. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
My goodness. Dude, this is I'm not gonna lie. I really like these s'mores. I might get the other s'mores bar if it comes to it.
I like it that I can taste your fingers on them too.
Right. Dude, it's so fucking good. Fuck. Dude, I'm eating the s'mores, and then we got fucking ice cream cake Fucking
No, got the burner. My bad. I set it down because you're talking.
Oh yeah. Let's smoke this one, bro. This is ice cream cake.
All right.
This is good. I fuck with some ice cream cake. I was smoking earlier, like when I got back from Michigan. It was really good.
About that for you, but you just have
That bag with that ounce of pre-rolls was $70. It's not a bad deal, bro.
not people about like that.
Yeah, it's 23%.
Oh shit. To the upper room.
I want to say it's an indica, but I'm not really sure. I believe ice cream cake's an indica. If you need to light it up, there's the lighter. Oh, Josh says he fucks with ice cream cake. What wasn't funny to read on, even though
Josh Gray, Josh Guerrero.
No, it's Josh Maxwell.
Oh, none of the above.
Yeah, he might. Most of the people in the chat you would probably never met before. They're a bunch of usually friends of the show, YouTubers, people who know in real life. Now, it's integrated kind of thing. You know what I mean? We started this show 5 years ago, 2019, May. So we just had the 5th anniversary show last week, actually.
Oh, this isn't COVID lockdown spawn.
No, this is pre-COVID. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, was pre-COVID. It was me. It started out with me, Pat. You've met Pat before.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy Tom. He just kind of took a break because he has babies now. You know what I mean? This is before he had like a 7-year-old. Now he's like 2 small babies. He didn't get type of us. Which it's not. He still has a fuck with this when you got family first. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm fucking giving anybody $1,000 to come over. And Big Don, sure, Donnie the Blimp, Donnie the Blimp. I can call Donnie the Blimp. You know why? Look, we're gonna get into the Raven stuff. I got that on my questions list. I only got like 4 questions for this guy. There's times it's gonna take care of himself with the weed. But listen, yeah, and Donnie the Blimp, and yeah, so it was this table actually. I mean, I had it pulled up, because this goes up, slides up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so square table degenerates. We're all a bunch of fucking degenerates.
An IKEA classic.
And every week we used to have chicken. We had a chicken wings contest. So every week somebody would be on wings duty. They bring in wings. We scored we We talk about the events of the week. And it was fun.
Like that kind of contest. I thought it was getting ready to
No. We did a couple of eating contests. We did a hot dog eating contest. Oh, it was death. I ate 13 hot dogs in the 10 minutes.
Me and Scott did a couple shits like that on that sports channel.
I remember that.
Compare beers. We did hot sauces. We did fried food versus the air fryer. We did a few good ones.
The air fryer. Fucking air fryer. Fucking air fryer. What was all right, so we did that, and obviously with the lockdowns, we did shows right up until they couldn't leave the house. And it was like right around March 20th or so. Yeah. Go virtual. That's why I found this StreamYard thing. StreamYard. So we all, met in little boxes from our houses, and I was like, if we could do that, why don't I reach out to celebrities? And then boom, it was born. And I got the first one was William Hung from American Idol. Remember American Idol? She bang, Asian guy. He's fucking.
No, man, I don't binge. I don't. Yeah, I don't. My TV is movies and stuff.
Well, regardless, yeah, he was the first one, and then we had, I think the second one was McNeely. We had McNeely, and then I had on 2 wrestlers, or 2 of them back to back. I had a McNeely, and then I had on Kelly Pavlik, Kelly the Ghost. Remember him back in the early?
I know that name.
He's from Youngstown. Yeah. White boy. Yeah, it was cool, man. It was really cool. And then after that, I had on the Rapper Volume 10, the Pistol Grip Pump guy.
Yeah, and they were here, or you
virtual. Everything was virtual. Yeah. If somebody's in town, local, pretty much everybody's been over. It's been just comedian friends. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, before that, it was all everybody was fucking coming in hot and doing all that shit. So you were born in Cleveland? Have you been here your whole life? What's your story? What's your backstory?
Born and raised here. I am a Cleveland native. Okay. I moved out of state twice.
Okay.
For a total about 7 years. But yeah, this is home, man.
What class did you? What year did you graduate high school?
I didn't. I just got tired of it.
What year should have you graduated high school?
89.
89. Okay. See, you were a Heights boy, Cleveland Heights High?
Heights Tiger Pride.
Heights High, okay. So you were a little before my time. I was there. I was 95.
At Heights?
No, I was at Central Catholic. I remember, God, who was on Heights? Fucking Damon Stringer, I think was his name.
Yeah.
He played basketball.
I played with him, but not at Heights.
Okay. So did you, you are a tall guy. I'm 6'3". He's taller. Oh, we got another super chat coming.
You might be squeezing something. 6'3".
No, I'm 6'3". You're like 6'5", right? So you were. So I mean, you could obviously probably still play basketball. You look like you're in shape. Now, did you play?
I'm more of a shoot around now.
Oh no, just okay.
Playing up and down the court. My gas.
Okay.
A half court. I could probably do like some Ice Cube big three type shit.
Okay, I got you. There you go. Got another company coming in. Thank you, Pete. My friend Pete from state of Indiana. I kicked it at Pete's house, bro. The fucking place was a palace. It was like 1,300 square feet, bro. It was ridiculous.
Let me see these. Let me see what you got me taking here.
Pineapple Express gummies. Oh, that's a lot of sugar, man. I'm gonna have to go get the other chocolate bar, bro. I'm gonna get the. Man, it's more so good. I want to try the other one too, though. There's a big
more thing. You didn't make.
These are bought from the.
Oh, this is all your Detroit.
Yeah, this is all the fucking Detroit heist.
I
went up to Detroit and robbed the Brinks train and got all these fucking cannabis products. So if anyone more comes in, we'll do that. But I doubt anyone gonna come in because fucking we're over here on the moon or whatever we're at. We're on. That's a lot of sugar, dude. That's why I like when I get the chocolates because it's like the gummies got so much sugar. Because dude, sometimes they'll say here, you see how these super jets come in, bro. Sometimes you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, and it's like do that many gummies. That's a lot.
That's a lot of.
That's a lot, bro. It's a lot of sugar.
Is pot in a vape form like a mint?
They do have that. This is just breath mint.
Yeah. But they got THC.
Yeah.
Dose like
Tommy
that?
Chong. I had Tommy Chong on the show April 2022, and he said they were coming out with those little fucking strips, those little like they melt in your tongue. You put them on and shit like that. He said they would come out with those, but with weed version of it.
That'd be dope.
That'd be cool. So, all right.
A little Listerine tape.
All right, just sit there and have your breath fresh and you get high, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. So I'm a Cleveland native. I was a Buckeye for a year. I did a freshman year down at Ohio State.
Okay.
OH.
I-O.
Yeah.
All right. So you were. So did you have a nefarious past? I've gotten vibes from you that you've had like that you back in the day you might have had time behind bars, stuff like that. Is that true? I'm just guessing here. I've never looked you up or anything. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. Do you mind talking about some of that life or no?
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, yeah, I get fuck it.
Right. I'm just trying to.
God knows.
Right. I'm trying to. I just don't want to throw stuff out there. They may have.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to bring it up, bro. But I'm fucking big, so that's what I'm talking about. But did you? Was there anything that was really cool? Like, did you have any? Or was it like you got pulled over kind of thing and caught kind of thing? What was the deal?
Oh no, I had a fucked up case, man. It was a high profile on the news and all of that shit.
Oh no shit. Okay.
It was fucked up. And I went to the Hooskow.
Was it the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation
the
and Corrections?
ODRC.
That was it? Okay.
Rehabilitation and Correction.
All right, let's see if we can guess where he was at. Because I know, let's see. I'm trying to think. You're not a Lucasville boy.
I'll give you this as a clue. It'd be pretty hard to miss where I was.
Oh, so you had to be in Richland then?
I was there.
Okay. Oh, so you went to a couple of these guys.
Yeah, I did a long stretch, Joe.
Okay. Oh, we got another super chat from Allie. Allie, thank you so much. Coming in from Ireland. That's awesome, man. See, we got international
country or city?
Country, bro. Country.
No shit.
Yeah, we got international viewers, bro. I'm telling you, this is about banging, man. I wish more of these comics would get on YouTube, dude.
I wish I knew something slick to say in Irish. We could agree to it.
Oh, you got to say, we tried saying it last week. It was Pug Mahone.
Pug Mahone.
Pug Mahone. Kiss my arse. And that's kiss my arse in Irish. Pug Mahone. We were trying to do it. We're trying to do it most of the time. But usually we get fried chicken and we can't fucking do it anymore. I like the way this comes in the gold wrapper, bro.
Yeah, it's dope.
This is badass, man. I love it.
Hey, for the first time ever, I got my plug a Christmas gift. He's been my. We talk about this a lot, man. He's been my plug for like 11 years now.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, man. No shit. We go back like car seats and shit.
Yeah. Wait, you got a guy you've been buying stuff off for 11 years?
No.
That's good.
Last year I got him a gold scale.
This is fucking good.
That's like a cookies and cream or something.
Yeah, it's like an Oreo. Yeah. Fuck. Man, that's good. Die. So after you,
Which one you like better between the two?
man, probably s'mores, just because I like that kind of chocolate better, but that's really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Fuck. Shawnee, what's up, buddy?
Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah, Sean, if you get a chance, go to Sean's channel. He clipped the part of the Andy Dick show. Oh, it was fucking hilarious. So I had Andy Dick on about 3-4 weeks ago, whatever. And Sean was in the chat, right? And Sean asked, he put up a question. I was trying to get all the questions in I could. You know how Andy Dick is. He was drinking and shit. So I had to ask it in the right way. And I asked, so Sean wants to know if he could borrow $1,000. And then Andy Dick's fucking lit. He goes, well, ask Sean if I could borrow $2,000, fucking Sean. And they just started swearing at him. He said, block Sean. It was fucking great, dude. It was fucking fantastic, bro. It's fantastic. What was I talking about before that? I was talking about you, yeah, because we're here for like, if people like Google your name, they're gonna come up with your let's get in your name. Let's get your name. There's a lot of confusion. Everybody always thinks your first name is Chad. Your first name is IAM, correct?
Correct.
Is there any meaning behind that, or just
no, that's what you get when you cross a hippie and a black militant.
Okay. Right. So it was just kind of a
one of those names. It's translation, the first man.
Okay.
Or some shit like that. So
okay, cool. I always wondered that. Yeah, so his first name is Iam Chad. I think a lot of people just call him Chad, just like we call him Mayo, and I don't know. But all right, so we covered that mystery. There's something else. We were talking about school. So you, after you was done with that kind of stuff, what kind of career did you get into at first? What was you doing?
Well, you mean after crime failed?
Yeah. After the first career choice didn't exactly go Tony Soprano way.
Yeah. I got really basically, man, I got a CDL and I just started working with that.
Okay.
Yeah. I hopped in and went over the road for a little while. And
now, was this before they had the computers in the trucks, or is this after?
No, this was way before that shit they got out there now.
That's ridiculous, right? They check these guys every second.
These old school paper logs with manual transmissions.
Yeah, 2 sets of logs, one for the cops and the one
damn right. Well, we ran 2 because that way. So let's say I got log A running. If I get stopped, that's good right now because I have done my homework. And later on, when A has expired, I will put it down. But the B log will have picked up somewhere in the middle of when the A log was still legitimate, and then boom, because they're really savvy with that shit. They can look at it and track the miles and tell how much ground you've covered. So you actually had to be kind of sharp. They didn't have dummies out there rigging their paper logs. That shit was a craft almost.
Now, how often did you get drug tested by the Department of Transportation when you was doing this?
Not very often.
Is it random, or is it? I mean, do you get like a letter in the mail, like Iam Chad, you get a report to Barberton Processing Center for random hair analysis?
The letter would say Iam Chad, but they don't. It depends on where you work at too. How much of that kind of rift you have.
Okay.
Like a company like FedEx or UPS, they probably have a standard policy where they test 30% of the workforce a month or whatever.
Okay.
I work for just the owner operator. He has his own truck. Boom, and I work for him.
Oh, okay. That's a nice way to do it.
I've never had a company job. I'm not company friendly.
Did you know that the average age of a trucker right now is 49? That's insane, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, that's older than me. I'm fucking old, bro. Like, I'm old. I'm not saying I'm like archaic, but I'm more than likely in the back 9 here. And the average age is, and you see it too. They'll go to the truck stop, bro. I was just up in Michigan, obviously. And I was up in Monroe because I wanted to go get some coffee before I came back. So I got a Tim Hortons coffee before I came back, which is good. If you've never had Tim Hortons,
shout out
to Tim Hortons coffee, bro. They're fucking good. This looks like a fucking high school kid's stash after they fucking 5 empty boxes and shit and empty wrappers of fucking weed. Just chilling right there on the table. Waiting to get thrown away in the garbage.
Or podcast table.
Right. Fucking someday I'm hoping this table will like be in the YouTuber Hall of Fame or whatever. But probably not.
You should start having guests carve their initials in.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah. But I mean, because probably not. I mean, honestly, I was trying to, because it's like this, man. I'm very impulsive.
It'll be like the Apollo log. Then.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it before, but it's like I'm so impulsive, and it's like, I mean, I should have really gotten a new table a year and a half ago, because I've done like 18 other things that have cost more than a new table. You know what I mean? I've been to the Virgin Islands twice and fucking all this other shit. We're going again in July. July 17th and 22nd. If you're coming out there, come out to the Virgin Islands with me and Jimmy.
Joey on the move edibles.
You can't sit still, bro. You gotta take vacations. Where was your last vacation, bro? Where'd you last take a vacation?
Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida. Was this a work case, or did you go there just to see somebody? What was the deal here?
No, it was a getaway.
Okay.
I got family down there, you know what I'm saying? But I went down there just to get away from here for a while.
Okay. Tampa. I'm going down to Jacksonville in September. I've never been.
I'm just Florida. It's squirrely up there. On a road trip, me, my dad, my uncle got put out of a fucking hotel down there like 3:00 in the morning.
No, nice. What was you doing? Was you guys up fucking banging the walls or something?
No, man. So look, this is a wild story too. My dad and my uncle are both, they're brothers. They're both, damn, they're seniors. And so we get to this hotel and they can't. My uncle is in the bathroom and he's like, he hollers out front. He's like, there's no hot water. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, there's no hot water. So neither one of them want to go from my room down to the front desk. So I go down there and I'm down there, I'm talking to the broad. I'm like, yeah, my uncle said there's no hot water in the room. She was like, oh, well, there's nobody here to fix it. I was like, damn, so what are we supposed to do? And she was like, I don't know, the options are yours. So I go back upstairs and I tell my dad and my uncle what happened. And they're like, no, that's some bullshit. Tell them to at least give us our money back. So now I go downstairs with the authority to cancel the transaction if I so desire. So I come down there and I'm asking the woman again. I'm like, yeah, I think we might take our money back. Is there another hotel close by? And there's another woman at this time sitting behind the desk, but at a work desk behind the guest desk. And when I say that, she turns around and she was like, what do you mean you want your money back? I was like, I'm extremely socially abrasive. I'm the porcupine of sociality. As soon as you talk, I got thorns. So I'm always ready.
Can I speak? Can I speak to your manager guy if you don't get it right?
No, I'm more like
you just go punch him in the face kind of thing.
Off the table or some shit.
I got you.
But so I'm like, well, I don't even know who you are. And so me and her start to have a really nasty clash. Verbal clash.
Right.
And it gets down, I'm a comic, so I kind of cut into her a little bit, talked about her garb and her physical features and stuff like that.
You're a fucking asshole, bro.
And she was like, well, you must not know where you are, do you? I was like, yeah, I'm at this bullshit trap house hotel. And she was like, no, this is Jacksonville. I was like, I don't care. She was like, well, the Jacksonville sheriffs are on their way. I was like, I don't care about that. I've had encounters with the law before and I know where we stand and shit. So I go upstairs to tell my dad and my uncle, like, yeah, man, the sheriffs are on their way. They were like, what? I haven't seen these two motherfuckers move so fast in probably 35 years, man. They were down in the car with the bags packed and shit.
The getaway, bro. We've all been there.
Yeah, we just laughed.
Fuck. I'm trying to think. I had a time like that too, man, where we were somewhere and we were fucking just dipped.
There's a lighter
right before the cut. Oh yeah, right there, brother. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Now at my advanced age, it's really hard to get arrested. I was arrested about 6-7 years ago. 2018? No, that's 5 years ago. No, 6 years ago. This is still a while ago.
Do a bit. County time.
I was doing a mic up at someplace out in Lakewood, right? Yeah, I think it was the Comedy Cabin. East End, and I was coming back from that, and I had to pee, obviously, because I've been drinking, and I should have just waited to get to the fucking house, but no, I remember that this Shell station over here in Clegg, guy doesn't lock the door, right, to the bathroom, so I pull up there, apparently the fucking cops see my car, and they fucking raided the bathroom and shit. Oh, it was hot, bro, it pissed me off. Cost me a lot to get out of that. I mean, I still had to pay a fine and shit like that, but the charges were minimal.
The less disposable income one has, the more punitive a crime is.
Oh yeah,
money is always a very integral part of the process.
100%, dude. Like I paid a lawyer. He took care of this. There's a fine. Was it a substantial charge? Sure. But this substantial charge to me would have been totally different than somebody making $10 an hour, $50 an hour, whatever. I mean, so it is what it is. I mean, I'm not doing it now. It's not like I'm fucking, doing shots of Jägermeister or, snorting fucking, I don't know what people snort. I don't even know. I've only been around, I've been adjacent to the snorting culture. Like I've heard people in other rooms snort, but I've never been like kicking it with me and you just fucking bust out. I think it's because, and this is a weird thing to say because I know a lot of people who do it, but I think the people who do it, they keep it so clandestine, keep it so quiet that they're not letting other people really get into that world because they know they don't want to be judged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of that with the fucking cocaine, bro. A lot.
Oh yeah.
Shit's expensive too, dude. When I was up in Minnesota a couple years ago, we were coming out to this club, and this guy just yells at me. He goes, "Buy a gram of cocaine for $65." I was like, "No, dude, I'm not fucking buying your cocaine. I don't know what's in there, and I don't even do cocaine. Why would I buy your cocaine? Why don't I even snort cocaine? Fuck out of here." All right, so let's go back to the 90s for you, bro. All right. I'm sure the 90s was a tumultuous time because, I mean, as Drew alleged earlier, you got a Ravens bandana on, and you're a Cleveland kid, obviously. You like the Cavs, you like the baseball team. Kevin Morrison's the same way. Kevin Morrison's a little younger.
I like the Browns.
Where did the Ravens thing come into play?
The backdrop of them coming from Cleveland with that roster, the personnel, and all that. Right. And I just fanned it out because Cleveland had nothing, and to me, football was all the same because I wasn't even here. So I just stuck with the Ravens, and then they won the Super Bowl, and I was like, "Oh yeah, fuck this! What win, baby? I'm locked in."
Fucking shit, bro.
And we had Ray Lewis, man, one of arguably top 25 players of all time.
What do you think about those murder allegations, bro? You think he did it?
You think OJ did it?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't.
Sure. In light of there was some recent. So Nicole Brown's housekeeper or lawn keeper or something like that was a convicted sociopath or some shit like that. He had a background, and they have now said that he could be a suspect.
Interesting. Well, I mean, if did OJ sit there and cut somebody up? I don't know. I mean, but yeah, I'm sure
it's kind of brutal, man.
Yeah, and that's a hard thing to do. It really is. I mean, I like even if me and you get in the worst argument possible, and you say one of us is incapacitated, say you have me incapacitated, or
no, listen,
there's no way I'm gonna hack your body up.
Guys would never have that. That kind of exchange can only come from opposite sex.
That's true. And then, well, there was
a very passionate act.
There was fidelity issues, wasn't there? I mean, that Ron Goldman was banging Nicole, wasn't he? Were they divorced at that point?
Goldman, that's who she was dating at the time.
Yeah.
That's who got his hair cut off.
Yeah, both of them were dead. Yeah. Fucking head just rolling out.
They were dating that. Well, I mean, I guess that was the thing. I didn't get a chance to follow that very close either because I wasn't here for that either.
Oh, he was in alternate housing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday, bro. It was June 19th. There's if you want to get a fucking good thing on it, there's a you know the 30 for 30s. You've seen all those. Type in the 30 for 30 OJ Simpson one because it was the night of the finals too. I think it was the Knicks were playing. God, I can't remember who they were playing in the finals, but the Knicks were playing game 7 of the finals. They ended up losing. And it was that, and the OJ trial was going on. So they're going back and forth, talking about that in the chase. Because the chase was live on TV. We were all just watching TV. The Broncos going down the road and they're talking on the cell phone. Yeah, it was fucking crazy night, man. Because I remember we ended up going to this party. No, was it a party? Yeah, it was a party. The party at this house on 105th and Bernard on the other side. Like, you don't
East on
no, West 105th. Yeah, I grew up in Cleveland on West Boulevard, Elmira was where my parents' house were. So but yeah, I remember we were at a party there and we ended up going back to my house. And one buddy ended up banging this girl who was at that party. They were young though too, bro. They were like really young at the time. I was only like 17. I can't remember how young they were. It was me doing it. I was just chilling. But fucking, I'm fried, yo.
The weed effect. That's what we call it in my little coterie. When you're saying something, when you're right in the middle of something, forgetting.
Afraid to jump to something else.
I've always said a special magical power of marijuana is to make you forget what you're doing while you're doing it.
Make money. So where were you when somebody just said something? I was going to ask you about something. I was going to ask you about something. There was something, another 90s question I was going to ask you. I can't remember now. Let me check my questions.
Most of my sports Google recall from the 90s is going to be sports shit.
Okay. Well, when you was coming up, if you would have been able to join the service, say it was 20 years before it was, say it was in 1869 instead of 1989, they're like, hey, you can go to the service. What branch of service would you pick?
In 1969?
No, just say
while America was actively.
I would throw out the 69 example. Just say in 1989 you could have joined the service. You know, what would you have joined, or would you have not joined?
Oh, I was so that's a funny prequel to some other bullshit that later happened. But I was actually on my way out of high school so I gotta back up a ways now. Boom, coming out of high school. My high school sweetheart was a year before me. She left. I was academically, I didn't apply myself as well as I should have. So I was just kind of, making.
I was a lazy motherfucker.
Yeah, I was just getting along. But so after she left, I stopped playing basketball, and I felt kind of out of place without her. Because I was my high school boo. So I dropped out and took a GED and tried to get in her college, but she went to a kind of prestigious school and they wouldn't accept my likes, flagging around a GED. So, but Ohio State did.
Okay.
And so I chose to go that way. But my plan initially was to get my GED and join the Marine Corps.
Okay.
But then my girl got in my ear and was like, no, you're too smart for the Marine Corps. Take an alternate path and go to college.
Okay.
And that's what I chose.
We got got some love from Australia.
But hey, Mike.
Adele,
what time is it over there? Damn.
It's +4. We're +14. So what time is it now here? It's 7. It's 8 at night here. So it's 10 a.m. in Australia.
Good.
Well, at least in Melbourne it is.
Wake and bake.
Right?
Damn there.
They try to get their weed. It's not nearly as accessible as it is over here. I mean, well,
no shit. Weed.
I mean, it's butt-ass legal over in Cleveland, bro. You weed anywhere. Now they got this.
I would think that's globally.
Well, they got it, but you got to like go underground to get it. You can't just like go to the fucking corner store and shit. Oh, she's on the East Coast.
Don't Australia got a red light district or something similar to?
No, I think it's like Thailand or some shit. I've never been to Thailand. I don't think I'll ever go. I mean, I'm not.
You could leave America. Where would you go?
Oh, we go to the Virgin Islands all the time. But I mean, the UK. I went to the UK in 2022.
That's England, right?
Yeah, England and Northern Ireland.
What's the weather like over that part?
Same as Cleveland. Literally, same as Cleveland, bro.
Yeah,
it gets hot in the summer.
They got a lake. They got a natural body of water.
They got the oceans all around the island. And they got rivers and shit. And there's random lakes. Nothing like
Oh, UK is actually an island, in fact.
Yeah.
How big is it? Like,
well, I mean, you get a look at the map. Here, we'll go show you on the map.
Oh shit, geography.
They're not gonna be able to see this, but this is the island right here. So I know you're probably looking at, I mean, the size of Florida, a little bit more. You know what I mean? It's all distorted, but
because land actually starts to look bigger the closer.
If I had a globe, I got a globe somewhere, but it's probably got spider webs all on it.
You don't need a globe for the world, man. All you need is a map because the Earth is flat.
Right, but yeah, dude, I love traveling, bro. I'd love to get to Australia at some point, but it's like this, man. It's not cheap to get down there. I mean, a flight to Australia is probably $1,500 minimum if I fucking got a good thing, maybe even more. That's a long flight too. Like the longest flight I ever went on, we went to Korea in 2004, 20 years ago. Wow, that was a long time. And that was a flight from Atlanta to Seoul. It was 14 hours.
If put in the predicament of like an Arnold Schwarzenegger type movie, do you think without any of your modern day shit, you could get yourself from here to Australia in 48 hours to save somebody's life?
I mean, I could just book a flight and do it. Yeah, totally.
No, you got.
If I could, if I had to,
you want it. You're a wanted man. You need.
I mean, I'd have to go to the ATM, get some cash by the same day Greyhound. It probably couldn't happen. I mean, they'd have to. Yeah, it's just not happening. There's no way. That's why in movies when that happens, I don't think it's realistic.
Sneak on a plane?
No, there's no way you can sneak on a plane. Being there, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? What did I delete? What did I delete, BC? I didn't delete anything, bro. Yeah, San Francisco. Yeah, 17 hours is so long, man. It's so long. It'd be probably better for like the people from Australia to meet us in like Hawaii or Fiji or someplace else because they probably want to travel
Fiji
too.
Sounds good. What's the weather like in Fiji? What's the unpredictability of their weather over there? They got like tsunamis.
I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I never really studied Fiji. I've been to the Virgin.
They're over far in the ocean too, right? Like
Fiji is in the South Pacific, so they're like right over here, I think. There, maybe somewhere in there, maybe over here. I don't know. Like one of those. I gotta fucking look at this shit. No, that's fucking. That's New Zealand, Samoa, Tonga. Yeah, I think. Yeah, here's Fiji right here. Okay, so this is in the South Pacific right here, right next to Vanuatu and by American Samoa. But if you're gonna go to Fiji, you can just go to American Samoa, and it's right there. You don't need a fucking passport. You know what I mean? Or New Zealand's down there too. If you're gonna go that, I guess if you're gonna go all that way, we might as well just go to
they got like rails and shit too. They don't have.
Well, I mean, Fiji's like a small island. I don't even think they got a train, bro. It's probably just like fucking. I mean, but if you can spend all that money, just go to Virgin Islands, dude. It's like for me and Jimmy for 5 days, it's $3,000, bro. That's 2 people in a room and with flight and everything. You know what I mean? And that's the best beach in the world down there. They said Bali.
Fiji?
Yeah, or no, Virgin Islands,
oh.
St. Thomas. No, but St. John was the best beach. St. John, Trunk Bay. That's what I used for the thumbnail. That thumbnail I got with the beach. That pictures of Trunk Bay, Virgin Islands, St. John. Good time, man. Good time.
How come on this side it looks like the Chubb jersey is behind me and oh no, I guess.
Yeah, it's like that. It's just like that. I don't do the mirror. Fuck. Yeah. So what do
you think the Ravens are gonna do this year?
I don't know. Did they lose some of the linemen?
What do you think the Brownies are gonna do this year?
If Deshaun's healthy, and he was, and I know fucking people hate hearing the comparison of the second half of that Ravens game, but if he is healthy and he's kind of close to how he was in that Ravens game, to performance wise, we could win 11, 12 games. I mean, the over under is 9.5. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna win 14 games. I mean, who knows? Who knows what happens with this schedule? I mean, it's completely random. It's completely random. I mean, historically, the Browns usually tank around here. We'll probably get 7 wins, but I like the schedule. I mean, it's better than the Steelers' schedule. Steelers got a brutal schedule. It's I don't know. I'm going with the Ice. I got the Jacksonville. I was gonna do
it's gonna be a good conference play.
Originally, I was gonna go down to New Orleans, but I like that. It's like, I've already been in New Orleans, and it's like I don't really know. If I knew like 3 or 4 people down there, it'd be different. But I don't really know anybody in New Orleans, bro. I don't. And somebody else here, dude. I'm fucking. Let's see.
Oh shit, Joe. Do you remember when my girlfriend got lost, and somebody you knew picked her up and brought her to the casino?
Vaguely. What was her name?
The one that came and picked her up. Your friend?
God, what year was that?
Because I don't remember. And the girl that I was with, I maybe shouldn't say I don't want to get no legalities thrown at me.
I can't remember. I'm trying to remember the year and I vaguely do remember that.
Yeah, I think it was post-pandemic because we did have the masks and shit down there. So it was like 2021. I could even, in fact, find it on Facebook, but I'm a dump truck on all that shit.
Hey.
Forever, but
Terry, bro. Oh, he's not right now, bro. We're just talking. We're getting baked. Yeah, we don't do active comedy sets on on YouTube. We just fucking get high and talk about life because it's like this, man. I saw that in the first, like obviously when everybody goes in lockdown, they start shutting down, canceling shows and shit. The first instinct is to do online shows without the interaction of the audience right there, without looking at their eyes. The timing's not there. It just doesn't hit the same. It's wasted. It's like if you walk up to somebody in the mall, it's like, oh, hey, what's up, Jerry Seinfeld? What's up, Dave Chappelle, comedian, whatever? Tell me a joke. You're funny. There's no vibe there. That's forced. That's arbitrary. It's ridiculous. There could be people funny and who are just funny people, period. Not just on on the mic. You know what I mean? There could be just good people.
Joe makes me sound like a diva.
On stage, he's amazing. You should see him in the makeup room. It's phenomenal. Nobody takes a wig. That's a wig right there today, folks. So not that anybody said that, but that's the Michael Penis Jr. You can see it right there. That's the quarterback for the Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah, they drafted.
I thought they had.
They drafted fucking because they signed Cousins and they drafted Penix Jr. right in the fucking first round. Which is weird.
I saw a meme about that going around on Facebook.
Which is weird.
He came up and introduced himself to him.
Hey, they're calling us the Green Room Gangsters. I like it. Or Lepis, not everybody, just Lep. I say they. That's how they do it on fucking social media. That's how they get these articles out there, bro. They'll be like, people are saying, and it's like one guy on Twitter who has no followers. That's not fucking people. It's a bot. You know what I mean? Are you familiar with the dead internet theory? Where like most of the internet is just computers interacting with other computers, and there's no actual fucking interaction in most of these accounts. Does that make sense? Like, say you got a picture of an alligator or whatever, and there's a bunch of comments that say, "Oh my god, this alligator's amazing." The account that posted it is a fucking bot. It's just a computer AI. The comments underneath it are just AI as well. And they estimate that 60 to 80% of traffic on websites like Instagram. I don't know on YouTube.
Look up there.
Yep.
Your hand is interfering with a lot of my camera time.
Oh yeah, I gotta keep up his face. I gotta keep his face in the shot. Hey, there you go.
I'm gonna look like a puppet.
Put that down a little bit. Oh, I don't want to make us look too fat, bro. I like having the Cleveland. That's a bright ass Cleveland, right? I like that jersey. I don't know. It was a weird time for jerseys this year. This jersey, it's not the best design.
That was Sean Kemp era, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is a Sean Kemp jersey.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah. That was they call them the Gundarina years because that was when they first moved to Gundarina.
In his prime, he's a top 5 in traffic dunker.
Good dunker, right?
Yeah, man. Dang, he was explosive.
He started young too, Kemp. He was like 1990. He was a rookie. He was only 19 years old.
Yeah, he was badass. What happened to the light skinned dude that could jump real good just kind of recently?
Talking about Blake Griffin?
Yeah, Blake Griffin.
Yeah, he retired. Injuries.
How long did he play?
He had a good 10 years. 12 years. Yeah. Because he was a rookie in like 08. Well, he got hurt this rookie year. I think it was like 09. Where he did that dunk over the Kia.
Man, he had so many, man.
Injuries just fucking killed that guy.
Yeah.
It did. So what is you've followed basketball your whole life then, right?
Kind of, yeah.
What's your take on just, how the eras have changed? I mean, do you prefer the 80s, how it was real rough and tumble? And that's not really sustainable, but I mean, now it's kind of like the players are in the league kind of thing. It's kind of different.
Well, I don't think like the knockdown, drag out pitch of the game was necessary of like the Jordan and Bad Boys era. But post that, when they did reel it in somewhat, but it was still a combative and what do they call them? Gladiator sport. Basketball is considered a contact sport. It should have some element of that. So I do think today's game is way too touchy like that. You can't. I mean, sometimes if you're playing for a championship, you want to win. You should be passionate about it. And if you're coming for the rack, you should be passionate about. I mean, you can't clobber a guy and lay him out. But I got a right to. Like, you can't even pull a jersey now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That puts your whole, so I think a lot of that needs to de-escalate. And I don't like a lot of the Euro step and the reliance on the 3-point.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too. I mean, it's turned into a 3-point shooting contest in some way.
Yeah, man.
I miss the days like
went from a gladiator sport to a ballet.
Right, dude. You got a big fucking 400-pound Shaquille O'Neal just plowing in the middle. That's fucking basketball. That big
So
dominant
enough,
guy.
man.
Love that era.
Yeah.
And my solution is, and I know it's radical, I'm just gonna get rid of the 3-pointer. Why do we need it at this point? They've gotten to the point, or maybe put in a 4-pointer. I don't know. At this point, don't because Curry, if you just use put the 3-pointer, Curry's top 5 at this point.
Yeah, for real.
The guy's a fucking he's a genius. I mean, he never misses. He hits all the fucking time. And it's like, I mean, it's probably not going to change that way. They're probably going to keep it to where it's, still fucking 3-point dominant. But man, I missed it. I guess it's just missing time, missing the era.
Now, so you're kind of familiar with the eras. So a guy like a guy who was a clutch shooter back in the 80s and 90s, like Reggie Miller. I don't think his game would be any more effective now than it was back then. But if you take a guy like a Jordan or God forbid an Iverson,
I love Iverson.
Man, they would be godly like in today's game, because them dudes used to get beat up and still make it to the cup. That was good physical basketball. Them guys could not be touched now. That kind of instinct, and I know these guys got all these fancy moves and shit now, but what they did was the fundamentals will always be the fundamentals, and they did them to a scientific execution.
Iverson was a fucking hog, dude. I remember the Georgetown. That was the first college throwback I bought. Remember when throwbacks were real big, like 03, 04?
He was bad.
I went crazy with him. I bought that. I had a badass fucking Georgetown. Oh yeah, fucking Iverson throwback.
I used to like the whole Big East Conference out there too. UConn.
Syracuse.
I thought Danielle Marshall when he played here with the Cavs.
Okay.
I saw him out at Beachwood Mall and shit.
Okay.
I gave him a shout out to UConn and shit. He had won me some money when they were out there.
That's funny. That's all him on Twitter, Danielle. I remember her in the NBA when I was in NBA video games. I used to play with the Cavs all the time, and Eric Snow would hit threes.
Yeah.
And I'd go,
I saw Eric Snow when I was working in restaurants and shit. And this was when they were playing Philadelphia in the playoffs. He was at PF Chang's. And I was like, I saw him at the table. And I came over. I was like, look. I was like, Mr. Snow. He was like, Eric. I was like, listen, Eric, man. I said, I'm more shout outs. Good day, Ireland, and put up.
This is from British Columbia, Canada, actually. Yeah, we've got an entire gamut. We've gotten fucking super chats from 5 different countries.
Maple Leafs for life. Good looking out.
He's a Canucks fan, actually. The fucking Edmonton Oilers beat the Canucks, bro.
Ain't the Maple Leaf on their, no disrespect, isn't the Maple Leaf on their national flag?
Yeah, the Maple Leaf is on the national flag. But, I mean, if you look at Canada, and we can return the map, I'll show you the map. Right here, this is where Toronto's at. That's the first one. That's a long way away. That's farther than it is from New York to LA. Isn't that crazy? It's like a 6-hour flight, dude. So he looks like way up in here and shit. He's up in the fucking mountains. But yeah, that's he roots for the Vancouver Canucks. They used to have the Grizzlies back in the day, and then the Grizzlies moved down to Memphis. Now, did you know that when the Grizzlies moved down to Memphis, that Federal Express offered them like a $25 million a year package? I don't know what the exact numbers were, but to change their name to the Memphis Express and have like just Express on there, like a Federal Express logo.
Yeah. Huh.
They probably should have done that, because now every fucking jersey has all the little Raccoon or Wish.com logos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Business moves.
Fucking shit. God damn, bro. It's a lot of chocolate. It's a lot of weed too, man. But that's how you gotta do it, bro. You gotta go hard or go home, man.
Go hard or go home.
You know, you can't I mean, I know it's
I got my nickname at the academy today. I'm in this heavy equipment program.
okay.
And everybody gets a call name.
Okay.
And so the other students were in the similar machines. We were all in similar machines. And the first dude came up. We were in the front end loaders. First dude came up and grabbed a little bit, and he backed off. And he went and dumped his load. And the second guy came up, and the instructor has us all on the radio too. We can all, we all hear the same talk. Second guy came up, he got some, and she was on the radio. She was like, "Man, you guys are just grabbing little teaspoons worth of dirt out of there. You got to get that machine bucket down in there. This is a production machine." All the time I'm staging up, I come on up in there, And I come in, I get the bucket down. It's a real good. I can feel it when it hit down too. I knew it was a good dig. And I curled right up under it, filled it up, had it coming over the top. And I backed up, and she was like, "Dang, that's more than a teaspoon." I was like, "My call name is the soup ladle." And so now that's what they call me, shit, the soup ladle.
All right, so you're going into a program. It's just let me ask you this: what spur? We're out in the show. And even ask you about comedy yet. We'll get into some comedy. We're not going to get into. We're not going to make you laugh, but we'll get into like why he's in comedy and shit like that. But this turn of your life, what prompted you at your age to go back to school? What's the program? What are your job outlooks after that, et cetera, if that makes sense? Did somebody just fucking super chat again? Oh geez. Oh wait, that combines for the one, so we're just gonna count that as the one. Any good new prisoner tips? Please help. Well, we can answer that one first. If you're going to prison right now, like say they're coming here to lock me up for money laundering, which is probably likely at some point, what would your tips be for me going into state prison? Now, keep in mind, you never. Well, let me ask you that too. What was your highest incarceration, if you don't mind?
Okay.
Did we ever at a federal level? Was it always state level? What was your highest level you were incarcerated
at? State.
State. Okay.
State prisoner.
Okay, so if you had advice for me, see, I was
wait, real quick while we're on the subject. In the years between 90, everybody's gonna find this fascinating, and no one can ever duplicate this. In the years from 92 to 94, I made every single vanity license plate for the state of Ohio. Bam! I was the man that ran the press to punch those plates.
Nice. If I would have got you and I had a custom plate in
I would not remember. I couldn't remember that for all the
2001 or so. Yeah, so I wouldn't qualify. I wasn't driving then. I wasn't. So would you have any prisoner tips? So like say I go into the first time. Don't
drop the soap, man. Come on.
Let me relay my experience. I've been to the workhouse out in Warrensville Township.
Oh yeah,
it was the longest I've ever did. I did 10 days for my second
on the corner of Harvard, right there.
I can't remember. It was right. It was off of 271. If you get out, I think it's in Highland, right off by Highland Heights. I think. I want to say it's off 271. It's right by the Metro Park. It's actually a nice little area if it wasn't a prison or jail, or whatever. But so I go there, and then obviously you gotta they shake you down like they would anything. That's just like,
come on, let me shake.
So they'll take out obviously if you got a lighter, they're gonna throw it away. You can't bring certain shit into prison. Shit like that.
Yeah, no, man. I was in like the movie, like fucking yeah, but so I wasn't at Mansfield. I just barely missed that. But yeah, it was the big house, like making license plates and the big industrial laundry rooms where sometimes bad shit did really happen. Some of that shit from prison is true.
Well, see, when I was I went there. It was I wasn't there long enough to get a job because I was only there for like 10 days.
I was only left there to get a fucking pension. Sadly, damn man, holding my mother down. I'm sorry, Mom.
Hey, but it's like this, man. It's like this. You can't change the mistakes you did in life. You
can't do that.
You can't. But going forward, you can try to be a good person in life. You know what I mean? That's why I say I'm never gonna look a person's past behind them. I mean, that's obviously not a blanket statement. You know what I mean? Certain things are what they are. But by and large, if somebody's, it's in my heart, if I feel they're making a good effort, this isn't on you. This is just like, if they're making a good effort, I'm going to try to support them and make them make the planet better so everybody else has it better. You know what I mean? So that's why, I don't know what prompted that. When you talked about
the weed effect, from the weed effect.
He was talking about your mom. So yeah. Well, I mean, it's I've done some shit in my day. I mean, I wasn't I didn't do any felonies as far as I guess technically I probably did some felonies. If I was running buddies to pick up crack, I guess that counts. But I mean, that wasn't me. It was just them. It wasn't my crack. It was just on them, bro. So I could have just been like, that's bleach or detergent, Ooh, fuck. God damn, son. How you feeling?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, look at this guy. Fucking sheepdogging me. Yeah.
That's coming. That's what's up there.
Yeah.
You just now noticing.
Yeah, you can highlight.
How long we've been on? An hour. I'm just
54:50. Yeah, you can highlight the comment, and then there's like a 4 or 5 second delay. And then it comes right up here.
Square table degenerates.
Yes,
Happens
sir.
to be right under me. Won't my mama be proud?
Right, STD, baby. ST motherfucking D, bro. All right, so let's get into comedy. When did you, well, let me ask you, let's go back to the roots.
To the root.
The roots of your comedy. Like back in school, were you considered a class clown? Did you say shit to make girls laugh? You strike me as somebody who's smooth. Like you're probably good with the ladies. Not the best. I'm not saying he's Casanova, but you know.
I got a book I'm releasing my memoirs here soon, so just stay tuned. Follow me on my platform.
You got to dress it up with the fedora and the nice tie and expensive cologne. Boy, did you? Were you? You know, when was your first memories of making people laugh?
So it's funny you should ask, man, because that's I remember it kind of very specifically. So to go way back, so my early childhood, like from preschool or nursery school, whatever the fuck that is, or was back then, until the third grade, I went to school in the inner city.
Okay.
And then suddenly, and without my knowledge, because I'm a kid, you know, I'm not gonna know what the fuck is getting ready to happen. Boom, I found myself out in the suburbs as one of only 3 black families in a K-8 school. Bam, it was a stark change, right? And I remember the first day coming in, I didn't realize in the city that my kind of moxie that was, ingrained in me at that level, I didn't know it would be found to be quite as snappy and witty as it turned out to be on this occasion. So it's my first day in that class. I come in, I'm the only black kid in that room. And I'm sure I probably subconsciously noticed it, but I didn't really register. I feel like I was actually coincidentally reading the room.
Right.
There's a long story behind it.
It's a great gauge, sure. Always read the room.
Yeah, man.
Like when people talk about, because this kid, you can say things, you just got to read the fucking room. And at the end of the day, some things just aren't funny anymore. You know, bottom line. You know,
and sometimes some things are.
Right.
So the teacher, her name was Mrs. Fonciano, God rest her soul. I love that woman. Had escorted me because I was going to a private school, white private school, uniforms, tie.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah, all of that. St. Anne's. Shout out to St. Anne's Savers, whatever.
My mom went to St. Anne's.
Yeah, on Cedar Road.
Yeah. Grew up on Secor Road is the name of the street. My brother lives out there right now, actually.
Oh shit! Yeah, every time I ride by it, it's like a little deja vu. I get a quick flash of my little self running out there on the church playground playing blood ball and shit, and King of the Mountain when they used to plow the snow. I can't imagine them letting kids do no shit like that today, man. We used to be out there fucking knocking each other off of snow mounds as high as our shoulders are right now, down into snow. Boom, boom. In dress clothes.
Right. Oh, yeah. I remember those days.
Shit was funny. Now, many of fucking other kids' parents will have you in court, or you'll be fighting the parents in the playground. And
yeah, I don't.
It's a remarkably different world. Do you think we've come a long way the wrong way, or a long way the strong way?
What the problem is that we don't tell anybody no anymore, and it permeates throughout everything. So how many? I mean, I got friends who are teachers. I got friends
with entitlement.
Right. Oh yeah. Everybody think that their little baby can't do well. Worse. Yeah. So I mean, and some of it was a single mom epidemic of the 80s and 90s. It is what it is. Can't change it. But that's a generational thing in certain communities. You know what I mean?
It's the PlayStation.
Yeah. It's I never play that fucking thing, dude. I don't. Are you a big gamer? You game at all?
No, I play. I got a group of friends. We gamble Madden.
Okay. And the last Madden I bought was the one with Peyton Hillis on the cover, and I played like twice, and then back in the box. I remember that contest, bro. Hillis is a hog, dude. I fucked with Hillis. I wish he wouldn't have fucking
shit. Chubb is a hog on the one now. My dude be pounding my head in with him, man.
I love Chubb.
175 yards a game.
Damn, bro. I want him to come back stronger. He might be my favorite Brown. I got Kozar.
Ever?
Yeah.
Careful, Joe. That's a big bold statement. How many
there,
years since he suited up now?
2018 was his rookie year, man. So this is like 5-6 years he's been here. And he was a fucking beast, dude.
What's the average tenure for a running back?
Like 3-4 years, man. It's not much. It's not much at all. Running back's usually done at 30, and he's 28 now, 28, almost 29. But yeah,
so names that readily or are basically household names. Those guys always average about 8 years, right?
Well, the average
how
career itself is
how long did the Juice run?
77 to 85, I think.
God damn, man, you are an almanac.
Oh, I used to fucking.
Who were the last time the Browns had a pair of 1,000-yard rushers?
That was the only time in the NFL history, 85. Biner and Mac.
Yeah.
Biner had 1,104 and Mac had 1,002.
But you see, I did grow up a Browns fan. Yeah. I was loyal to the Browns. So all the people about the Ravens shit, that's why. But I do like to talk shit when they play.
Oh yeah, it's banter, and you're not the only one. You're not the only one. There's probably.
But if they fall, Browns they're right there. My replacement.
And here's what I gotta say on all that. And I know this is weird, but I've grown as a person. I really have. When the Cavs won the title in 2016, it was a really big fucking lift off my shoulders. It was, man. That was really fun because my whole life, dude, I'm a fucking sports guy. I live and die by sports, bro. Since I was a kid, I used to fucking sit there and just watch games. Fucking little TV and shit. Everybody else be out playing. I'd be watching fucking baseball games, football games, whatever. And when they finally won that title, I was like, God damn, bro. It was like having all my kids being born and being married the same day. It was great. So I've grown on that thing, man. But it's like, and I get the mindset of people like the guy to my right, your left. And it's like, if the parade does happen and the Browns do get there, I'm going to welcome it and let them have fun. What are you going to do? You gotta let these guys just sit there and let them come and fucking have fun too. It's a city thing. It's a fucking thing. Some people like Sue, you guys know Sue's a Steelers fan, etc. I'm gonna welcome them into the party. I'm not saying we're gonna not fuck with them the whole time. We're probably gonna like put the horn right in their ear. Here we go, Brownies, go, or something like that. We're gonna fuck with them, but they're gonna be smoking with us. I mean,
our division is like sibling rivalries, but at the end of it all, we got to root for the best in our division.
It's a tough division, man. What do you think about ultimately about the division this year? I don't know. I mean, what do you think about Derrick Henry? Think he's over the hill? Think he got something in the tank?
No, man. I'm hoping he gives us some love.
If he gets like 1,500 yards, man, it's over for the fucking Ravens. They're going to win that division.
I don't think they'll need him to do that much. Even I think if he's good for 9 to 1,100. That's perfect for us. We'll do good. Lamar is ready to play ball. We're good. We picked up a receiver too. I forgot who it was.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember my name. We still got Zay the Gay or whatever, isn't it?
Yeah, he's tough to say on the Xbox too.
Right. Fuck. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the deal with Chubb is, man. I know. Somebody said he could be back week 5. I heard week 1. I'd love him to have back week 1. I mean, the thing with Chubb is he's such a workout warrior. He's always posting videos of these fucking giant 500-pound squats and shit like that.
In those Olympic bars.
Right. And when you're a workout like that, he's already come back from injury like that. He tore an ACL in college. So it's like, in an ideal world, because that was week 1, week 2, whatever. And I hope he could come back from that and then do it. But, I don't know. We'll see. The running backs we got are kind of, that 20 to 30 range, middle of the pack guys.
What would you find more horrifying if a spirit that was visible clearly upon entrance through the door without opening it, stepping into the room, or if my head did a Exorcist 360 like wham?
I don't know. It's weird. Like I've been in such. I always feel like life is just like. Those kind of things are never going to happen. And if they do, I always start laughing. Like, so if your head literally spun around, I was okay, we're hearing these heads spin around. Did you guys just see that? And then we'd talk about it. And if a spirit come in, I'd have to see if it was an evil spirit or like a generous spirit? What if it's Jessica Rabbit or something?
Listen,
And it
let me
comes
stop
into
you right there. You know how Hollywood can have a good fight scene, right? But you probably, I'm sure that you growing up, you've seen real fights.
Oh yeah,
you've heard real punches land.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood can never quite capture that realness. A spirit walking through the door that lacked Hollywood pizzazz, we would know the difference. I would get up and probably try to get through this motherfucking shit, whatever is up right here, for real. If it looked sincere, now if it looked like some shit like you had me on Chad got punked or some shit. Oh, you know, I would sell it a little bit, but I'm not gonna hurt myself trying to get out of here.
I don't know, man. It's weird. The older I get, the less fears I have. I'm not sitting here trying to say I'm fucking some kind of badass, but I don't really.
I would make an effort to get the fuck out of here.
Like I'm not really. It's not like I sit here and like roller coasters. I know I'm not gonna die. Yeah. So it's like I get on here. It's like, okay, I know it's gonna go this way. It's gonna go that way. Upside down. It's fun, but it's not like it's that. And I don't really think that so many people they feel the need to get scared. I don't know. It's not really
roller coaster interjection. You remember Geauga Lake?
Oh yeah.
When I was a kid, so my mother raised us on that kind of thrill-seeking shit. Mm-hmm. We were at Geauga Lake on a roller coaster. I don't remember what one it was, but we were on that motherfucker back in the day when all they had was the lap bar.
Was it the Raging Wolf Bobs? Was it
I no idea. Okay. We didn't go to Geauga Lake again after that, and I was still very young. My roller coaster introduction had just begun. But they had the drop down lap bar, and we're out on the goddamn ride, and it came loose. Me and my mom sitting in the goddamn cart holding onto an unlocked bar and shit, man.
I did that once on the Blue Streak at Cedar Point. I put my knees up like this, and I sat like this. Yeah. So the bar would only go on so far, and I leaned back, so I had like this much room. I was fucking flying around and shit.
Yeah, no, ours came loose. I was a kid. It was down on us, as tight as it would fit my mother. And that motherfucker.
So you're not a coaster aficionado then?
Oh fuck yeah, man! I'm front seat, hands up.
Cool.
Hell yeah!
I don't mind it, but it's like I'm not gonna go to a different city and I gotta check out this place.
Yeah, no, I'm not like that, but I can see the point once a year for sure.
Yeah. We usually try to see the best because kids are young, but they I don't know, they don't like coasters yet, so I don't know. We haven't bought them yet. I was hoping we wouldn't get to it until like July when they start doing that. If you buy the rest of this year, you get next year too. So hopefully we can wait until then to buy those, man.
That would be badass as a light. With his uniform and his arm.
That's it. Have you ever seen that museum? Have you ever seen that museum? I think it's called
Black Light.
That's on the east side, actually. It's over in University Circle. If you go to what's it called now? It's like Cleveland. It used to be like the Cleveland Natural History Museum or something. It's right up front. And they got that's a fucking banger museum. You gotta go see it. That thing's like fucking 30 feet tall. It's from the old stadium. I was there for the last.
What? That used to be a real thing.
Yeah,
that's not a painting or some shit.
Well, that's a picture of it, but yeah, that's an actual thing. It was outside this Cleveland Stadium. Once the stadium was imploded, they put the museum. Yeah.
And where is that now?
That's it. And at the museum on the east side.
Huh.
If you go to where the art museum is at, and then the art museum's like right here. The VA is right over here. Just like we're right over here. There's a big museum. It's right up front. Huh. Banging, man. They have DeLorean in that fucker too. Bunch of cars and shit. Ferraris. Are you a big car guy? I'm not a car guy. I don't give a fuck about cars. Stick the key in there and fucking turn the ignition, bro. That's it.
Yeah. If it's got tits ties, it's gonna do troubles.
Right? Fuck. I was gonna ask you something else about something I can't remember now.
Shoot from the lip. Fuck. What's your Clint Eastwood fan?
I don't mind Clint Eastwood, I guess. He's kind of old at this point. I mean, he's probably, 92, 93 years old. It's, I like that one he did.
It was the spaghetti westerns.
What was, the more recent one. It wasn't like recent, but it was this
Unforgiven?
No, this century. It was the one that was up in Detroit where he played the old guy who's a retiree. And all
on his lawn or something.
Yeah, what was the name of that movie?
And El Camino. He was in Gran Torino.
Gran Torino, I think that was the name of it, right?
Yeah, but he had one since that too.
Yeah,
Mule or some shit like that.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
think
haven't seen many
Mule might
movies
be his
recently.
most recent.
The most recent one I saw last year, we saw that Barbie movie, and we saw there's a Super Mario Brothers movie. We saw that. Those last two movies I seen.
Yeah, my girl go to movies a lot now too.
I don't know. I mean, I can't. A lot of it's superhero stuff, and I'm not really a big superheroes guy. You know.
We're gonna go see that Planet of the Apes this weekend.
God damn, I got another one of those fucking things coming out.
I like those.
I don't know. That's fucking too many remakes in my opinion. I don't know, man. It's that's when I'm not really worried about AI because they're like, oh, people are gonna the stuff AI is pulling from. I don't already watch now. I would have watched the stuff it's pulling from. You know what I mean? I had 20 years of movies I fucking haven't watched. If you look at everything, bro, everything stopped in 1989 and nothing's been new since then. Everything's a recycle of the fucking 70s, 80s, and 90s. How many people are still wearing Star Wars shit? Look at Facebook right now.
That's why people still don't get it. Prince's song from 1999. It was over with, like he said.
Entertainment died. Wow, that's pretty deep right there, actually.
You know,
because like
that was it, baby. He was singing about it.
2000 party over. Oops, out of time.
That's it.
That's it, man. Because I mean, look, Super Mario Brothers, fucking South Park, Simpsons, fucking Family Guy. Those are all 90s shows. It's 87, 80 shows, 70 shows. It's nothing new.
Where
man.
were you at when the 9/11?
9/11. I was living with my buddy Chris Kramer. We had an apartment on 104th and Thrush, and I heard about it. We turned the TV on. I saw the second one hit live. I had school that day, and I was in college. I was in college in the morning, and then I had a security guard job from 3 to 11. I worked 3 to 11 shift. So I went to the college for the class. Nothing had fallen yet. We just the building was on fire, etc. You know what I mean? And so I went to class, and then the dean or assistant dean, whatever, came around and said, "All right, everybody dismissed." Because at that point the building had fallen. And then so I went to work, and I just watched from there to about 3, and then the rest was all a little black and white TV at work, but nothing. I wasn't like down there. My one buddy Mike, who was in the Navy at the time, he was on leave. Called him back to active duty from his leave. He was talking to me for a little bit. That's wild.
So my story with that is this. This is kind of wild shit, right? I was in the Hooskow, and not only was I in the Hooskow, I was in an isolation program, is what they called it, for dirty yours, atypically, right? And so we were in these isolated cells. We had no electronics and shit like that. We were only out in population, but in some special cells because they needed us to go to these different programs for, rehabilitation and all that bullshit, politics.
Right.
So whenever the strikes became general public knowledge, the institution locked the yard down. They came in, they started rushing inmates off the yard and out the cafeteria and out the library, wherever the fuck you were at, get back to the cell blocks. And so from the cells we were in, we could still see the general population coming in, and you could tell it was like, a rush in.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at the window looking out my window, and I saw my dude Rich. Shout out to Little Rich. He got the junkyard down on 93rd. My dude, I gave him a shout out, free dog. He came in off the yard, and he was like, "Hey Chad, man, America is at war. We under attack." Boom, and they started coming in. They locked the doors, and that was all the information I had.
Wow.
For about 40 hours.
No shit.
That was all I knew, was that we were under attack. Wow. And I'm locked in the cell with these fucking bars like this. Man, it was a shit. That was a panicky 40 hours, man.
Right? Because you don't know what's going on. Get no news and shit.
God damn, that was some frightful shit.
Yeah, I was in the guard tank because I started in 95 in the Air National Guard, right out of high school. And I think it was a Tri-C. That was the one.
What year was that?
2001. Well, so I went to a heating and air conditioning school, but I had a couple DUIs, so I couldn't really get any jobs in that feel because a lot of it was driving work. And at the end of the day, I'm kind of glad I didn't get into that because fuck that work, But
What's that?
The heating and air conditioning, club and shit like that, no way. But the on 9/11, I was in the Guard, like the Air Guard, Air Force. And so, like, a lot of shit changed after that. Like, there was a lot of deployments, and dude, I'm not gonna lie, because of the benefits changes and a lot of things. I
believe in any of the conspiracy theories about how it was all done to start to regenerate the economy and global shift of power.
Just a personal note, I made a lot of money ancillary on 9/11 just on the benefits changes and the trips I got, just support work and this and that. It was so much fucking. I made a nice chunk from 9/11 just on the benefits.
You believe it was at all possible that
I think the Saudis did it. I really do think the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia did it.
Self-destructively designed.
No, I don't think that
the U.S. government had anything.
I think it was they exploited our protocols for sure. You don't let people just take flying lessons with cash and no ID, and all they didn't want to learn to land, just fly. Obviously didn't make no sense. Obviously, in hindsight, we can't fucking change that. You know what I mean? But look what you do now. We still.
You don't think they have the technology somewhere else to train pilots to fly planes?
Well, they could have, but they wanted to learn the American way. They got different protocols in different countries, kind of thing. And I think personally that there was 19 hijackers total, right? I think maybe obviously Muhammad Atta knew about it. And then maybe a couple captains knew, but I don't think the other people on the mission knew it was a suicide mission. I think a lot of them thought it was maybe, we're just going to do this plane and fucking kidnap them and land, and, Allah will take care of us and go back to Saudi Arabia and be chill. You know what I mean? And the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is behind all the funding. If you follow all the money.
Who you say?
Saudi Arabia. That's the main oil country over in the Middle East.
Yeah.
The Saudi royal family. They killed the guy, Jamal Khashoggi, up in Turkey, a Turkish ambassador or Turkish journalist. You gotta be careful. Talk too much, you can come on, cut your head off.
Right.
Oh, it's like this, man. Freedom of speech is, it's the best thing we got in America. I got.
You really don't even have it anymore. It's delicacy.
No, you still have freedom of speech. You just have to know how to be smart with it, and you have to acknowledge at some point. If you're talking about certain shit on an online platform like this, that you're gonna, not be able to make money off certain topics. Just as how it is nowadays. If you talk, harsh right-wing stuff, or if you talk, stuff about violence or whatnot, you're not going to be able to make money on that content. That's not really restricting your freedom of speech. You can still say these things. There's not one thing I've said on YouTube you cannot not say. They got basic terms and services and shit. You obviously can't talk about self-harm and how to do things. Here's how you end your existence, etc. I can't talk about that. But if controversial opinions where there's nothing illegal going on, you're more than welcome to talk about anything. You can say any word you want on YouTube. You can, but you just gotta, if you're gonna say certain things, you just gotta see what's up with it. And it's an evolving thing.
I look like an idiot watching myself
right?
under delay. Trying to
figure out where
they can see what I can see.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
It all makes sense though. I'm not like hallucinating and fucking tweaking out. It makes sense. Joe is an adult here to supervise.
We're good. We're good. I think you might have about the same tolerance or more than me. We've had some people come over here and they've been up here.
Wow, what's up, man? Am I in trouble, man? Should I send out my backhoe? I'm microchipped.
Microchipped? Okay. I don't know. Where's your microchip at in your brain?
Yeah, asking too many questions that made me uncomfortable.
Don't turn the microwave around this guy, bro. Don't turn that fucker on. Eat that pizza cold. If you turn the microwave on, bro, he's gonna turn into a robot. Fucking spy ally and shit. All right, Blake says true story. First
hey man,
time.
I gotta get ready to buy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say about the end here. Let me read the true story. First time I ever drank was 9/10/01. I started college at 16, so
everything.
Yeah, there was a lot of communications fucking breakthroughs after 9/11 too, for sure. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Thanks, Iam Chad, for coming out, man. It's been an honor, sir.
Got it, brother.
It's been a fucking fun time, brother. He's a good man. So check him out at local comedy shows.
I got a show I want to plug. I'll be at Patina Arts and Crafts in Canton tomorrow night at 8:30. Around 8:30 or so. I'll be there at 8:30, and shit won't be jumping until I get there at least. So.
Yeah, go to my Facebook. Look up just how he spells it in the thing. Iam Chad, and friend him on Facebook, or just look up his fucking flyers and see where it shows it.
No,
And
hold it.
yes, sir.
Don't friend me on Facebook because I get
Don't.
that confused with different shit. Hit me on Instagram or follow me on the TikTok shit, right? Because that's why I advertise the comedy shit.
Okay. I'm not a TikTok guy, so yeah, go on TikTok
Yeah,
and
you won't get accepted to Facebook. It's my bad. I'm irresponsible. I'm juggling shit. I'm whatever.
sorry to throw him out there like that on Facebook, but I mean, yeah, just follow his flyers if you want to, Instagram and TikTok. Thanks for coming out, brother. Appreciate
Read
it.
the room, y'all.
Join us next week when
Go Ravens.
no, actually next
Murder Birds. Oh, he's blocking me
No.
out now. I'm talking about the
go
Ravens.
come on. But no, next week there's gonna be no show because I'm gonna be in
Recovery.
no, I'm gonna be in camping. Me and Jimmy got
Recovery starts next
we
week.
got a camper trip, but 2 weeks from now is gonna be that Bill Dundee guys. So I'll drop that. I think it's Bill Dundee. No, Jamie Dundee.
Patina Arts and Crafts Center.
Yeah, in Canton is gonna be there
Canton.
tomorrow 8:30. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Peace.
Peace.